Here's the most underrated habits that you need to get in amazing shape and stay in shape forever. Now, one of the most important parts of this whole process is building habits over a lifetime so that you stay in shape forever. If you build habits just for fad diets, you just do it for a short space of time and it ends up not lasting the lifetime. So the first one is going to be creating a morning routine that allows you to be successful with your nutrition and training. Now, as much as getting up earlier sucks, if you look at the responsibilities and priorities that you have in your life, when it comes to your work, your family and other family commitments, you want to make sure that you get your nutrition and training done before these take over. So you want to make sure that you can get up early. The best thing I do is make sure that I'm up early, I get my training done, I get some of the preparation for my food done, and then I'm set for the rest of the day, whatever else happens. The second one is having a meal structure. Most people go through the day not knowing when they're going to eat next, or just not preparing mentally or physically the food that they're going to eat. Having a meal structure allows you to have less appetite and hunger throughout the day, which allows you to stick to your diet more often. What I would recommend doing is reverse engineering your meal times by the time that you go to bed, so that the time that you normally eat snacks and Netflix and chill is going to be the most time that you actually have a consistent plan. You want to have 4 meals across the day. You want to have one which is 1.5 to 1 hours before you go to bed. You want to have a dinner 5 to 7 with the family. You want to have lunch between 11 and 1, and you want to have breakfast any time between 6 and 10 depending on your preferences. But having that structure allows you to be successful. Those people that intermittent fast, they spend a large amount of their day that they're not eating. They end up over consuming in the evening, one from a psychological perspective because they think, oh, I haven't eaten in a day, let me just have more food now. And then secondly is when hunger strikes, they just want to grab what the closest thing is to them and they end up eating the house down. Number 3 is getting your water intake in. Most people mistake being hungry for actually being thirsty, which means that throughout the day they're having extra food instead of just having extra water. Having a 500ml or a litre bottle of water with you all the way through the day allows you to top up those levels to be hydrated. That can really help with cognitive performance, physical energy and digestion in general. And lastly, one of the most underrated tips for getting in shape is going to be understanding portion sizes and the 1 plate rule. Now, whether you weigh food and you get that accurate assumption of exactly what you're eating and the right portion sizes for you, or you use more of a portion plate philosophy, understanding that normally if you are obese or you have extra body fat, your eyes are normally bigger than your belly, which means that you overconsume calories just by looking at food because of your portions. So going through a phase of understanding the right food for you is absolutely critical. Understanding what to do in social occasions when you have that food to make sure that you're not over-consuming. Now, the 1 plate rule is quite simple. 1/4 plate of protein, 1/4 plate of carbohydrates and 1/2 plate of veggies allows you to get the most from each meal, allows you to have some niceties but not over consume on them. And when you have that social scenario strategy and then you have the right portion sizes during the day, you're going to be unstoppable, getting in amazing shape. And the last underrated tip is having some form of accountability. From Autonomy perspective, we actually speak to our clients every day to make sure they are doing the thing that they need to and they are supported to the best that they can do. Most people fall off track and they struggle to get back on track, and that's where they need the accountability. Other people just need to be told what to do and then checked on to make sure they're doing those things. Both ways, accountability is really, really important. Just think of it this way. If someone was looking over your shoulders in work and you were doing the work you needed to, would you be more productive? Would you get it done faster? Would you get it done better? The answer would be yes. Having that accountability is really key. And if you want to understand how Autonomy gets our amazing results and help people stay in shape forever with the South Asian body type and provide that much needed accountability, just comment the word "me" in the comments and we'll reach out to you so we can show you how exactly we do that.